For nearly 50 years, South Africa was divided by a brutal system called apartheid, a system of racial segregation that stripped black South Africans of their rights. But behind the scenes, powerful countries around the world played a role in shaping this dark chapter in history. One of those countries was the United States of America. In this video, we will explore how the USA supported, challenged, and influenced apartheid South Africa, revealing a story of secret deals, political pressure, and the fight for justice. In 1948, the National Party came to power in South Africa and officially introduced apartheid laws. At first, the United States said little. Why? Because the Cold War had begun. America was focused on stopping the spread of communism, and South Africa was seen as a strong ally against the Soviet Union. During the 1950s and 60s, American companies like General Motors and IBM invested heavily in South Africa. Meanwhile, black South Africans suffered under harsh segregation laws. The USA claimed to support human rights, but their actions told a different story. For years, American businesses made huge profits while apartheid grew stronger. By the 1970s, the world could no longer ignore apartheid. Shocking images of police brutality and massacres, like the 1976 Soweto uprising, spread globally. In the USA, activists and students began to speak out. They demanded the government cut ties with apartheid South Africa. But despite the growing pressure, American leaders were divided. Some politicians wanted to punish South Africa. Others believed doing business there was more important. The USA continued to trade with South Africa, sending weapons and resources used by the apartheid regime. In the 1980s, things began to change. Anti-apartheid movements grew stronger both in South Africa and abroad. However, President Ronald Reagan followed a policy called constructive engagement. This meant working quietly with the South African government instead of punishing them. Many people were outraged. They believed the USA was helping apartheid survive. Across America, students protested, celebrities spoke out, and pressure increased for the government to act. In 1986, after years of public pressure, the US Congress passed the Comprehensive Anti-Apartheid Act, placing tough economic sanctions on South Africa, overriding a veto from President Reagan. By the early 1990s, apartheid was collapsing. Years of global pressure, combined with internal resistance, forced South Africa to change. Nelson Mandela was released from prison in 1990, and by 1994, apartheid officially ended with South Africa's first democratic elections. The United States played both sides, supporting the apartheid government for years, but eventually bowing to public pressure and helping to bring change. The lesson? People's voices matter. When the world stands together against injustice, even the most powerful systems can fall. The story of America's involvement in apartheid South Africa is a reminder of the power of activism and the importance of standing for justice. What do you think? Should more countries be held accountable for supporting oppressive regimes? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more untold African history.